Will you marry me?
No.
Get over here! You know what room it is? Yeah. What is it? Yo, top of the morning, folks. Top of the morning. Let me know if y'all can hear, brother. If you can hear me or not. What's up with you, Erica? Welcome back to another live. This is an early live session right now before I drop my new video later today. What's up with you, Tim, Matei, Jason? I think I said Tim already. If not, what up again, Tim? Pluck, Great Divide, Reset, and Rachel. Or Rochelle. What's good, folks? What up, Kathy? Go back to sleep, Kathy. What up, Dark Star? Man, so Jason, he out there in Australia too. So it's 2 o'clock where he at. What up, Cliff? A lot of folks done came in this motherfucker early. But yeah, so before I jump into what I want to talk about, what up, Kenneth? How you doing, brother? 420 in Sweeten. Wowzers. It's 7:22 here where I am in California, or burning California, or yeah. But this is what a lot of people doing now, right now.
Well, it's easier to be a parent this morning. It's easier to be a dad. It's easier to tell your kids character matters. It matters. Telling the truth matters. Being a good person matters.
So a lot of people is actually crying like this dude right now because they kind of upset at the way they've been voting and putting certain people in power in California because they are showing that they don't give a fuck about the Californians or your property. So a lot of folks is feeling like this dude right here.
And it's easier for a whole lot of people. If you're Muslim in this country, you don't have to worry if the president doesn't want you here. If you're an immigrant, you don't have to worry if the president's going to be happy to have babies snatched away or send dreamers.
So this nigga's up there crying, right? So anyways, bruh, people had, we was trying to recall Gavin Newsom, right? And we tried it. A lot of folks said, fuck that, we like Gavin Newsom, bruh. He gonna stay. So now, remember, he's the one that was allegedly at fault for there's no water in the fire hydrants. He's the one who's at fault for that, for California also not having enough water to fight fires. So you didn't have no money for that shit. So why the fuck is he coming up with another bill that he's trying to get $50 million to stop Trump from, I guess, deporting illegal immigrants? Not the legal one, illegal. So he's trying to get $50 million to fight that versus trying to get $50 million to help fight these goddamn fires. So a lot of people is gonna continue to be feeling like that dude, bro. Like,
for no reason. This is vindication for a lot of people who have really suffered. You know, the I can't breathe. You know, that wasn't just George Floyd. There was a lot of people that felt that they couldn't breathe.
a lot of people felt they can't breathe right now either with all this goddamn smoke in the air, bro. A lot of people can't breathe right now. But are these people in charge out here in California giving a damn? Not in my eyes. And then also, I'm wondering why the fuck is it seems like the fire's over, like jumping over the damn trees. Like they're literally jumping over the trees, bro. I seen houses like engulfed in hella flames, and there's trees out there, and the trees ain't even being touched. Well, see, now that's the kind of shit right there that makes a lot of conspiracy people be coming out and saying certain shit. Like, see, I try to chill y'all. Try to chill y'all. You know, but you know, we can't come out and say certain things. That's why I try to change my wording a little bit when I do go live and say certain stuff. Especially when it comes to political type stuff, but I try to change, you know, how I say certain stuff. I don't want people to put me out there as like, oh, you only saying that because you like this side, or you only saying that because you like this side, this and that and that and that. But you feel me? What up, Jesse? Yeah, you're right, Dakota. Same shit happened out there in Hawaii, bro. And what it ended up being pretty much was that they set that shit up on their own. They was just pretty much trying to grab land, make everybody, you know, pay everybody out to move. But did you hear about how much they paid the people in Hawaii? I thought they got chipped. I mean, they got chipped off, but it was like, what the fuck? Could have sworn it was something like they gave people like $150 or like $1,000 or some shit like that. That's what I'm saying. Like we went from the fog, it had the fucking smell and taste to it. Now we got the goddamn fires and shit going, bro. Like we know there's something going on, or at least I know. Top of the morning, Solomon. Yeah, I ain't got no smart meters and none of that shit. Nah, CJ, they never said anything about what the fog was, bro. They never said nothing about it. That shit just disappeared. It literally just disappeared. Like, look at the news now. Have they said anything else new about those 2 terrorist attacks? They trying to make sure people just forget about that shit. They think people just supposed to forget about certain things that happen, bro, and it shouldn't be like that. All of a sudden, all the news is about the fires in California. Ain't no other news, just fires. That's all it is. But I did find some other news. The farthest from me right now is about, I'll say like almost like 20 something miles away, like 25 miles. So I'm close, but not that close. And shit, I wish I was 3,000 miles away. And I mean, not only like people lost houses and stuff like that, but you got people out here trying to, been breaking in people's houses. I swear, Erica, that sound in the background, I love it, bro. I fucking love it. It's so soothing, you know what I'm saying? What up with your teas? Welcome, welcome. What's up, Janae? I think that's how you say it. But no, I have not personally seen them like face to face, like close enough to where I can see the flames and shit, but I can see all the smoke and all that, excessive shit, from where I am, because it's like literally just staring right over the horizon. We high up, so it's easy to stare off into the city towards that way, towards the big city of Los Angeles. Yeah, well, they took resources away for them to be able to be clearing shit like that. Top of the morning, New York. What up, Powder? Yeah, I mean, well, I wouldn't say that the fires are not real. They're definitely real fires, but where they started just by like somebody throwing a cigarette out, and then that the weather is windy and dry. I don't think that was the major cause of the fire. I think that they set these motherfuckers on their own. If you ask me, that's just my opinion. But what do I know? Yeah, definitely prayers to those affected, bro. Uh, Shit, well, I mean, I do got a little plan, Dakota, but shit, we live literally like right here by the water. Remember, I used to do my little walks at the beach and shit. Like, I literally live like right there. Well, I would say the weather helped push the fire. I don't think the weather gonna start a fire by itself and shit. I don't think dry wind and fucking bushes rubbing together are gonna start a fire like, we would ourselves. There's gotta be some extra shit done to make that fire start. Ain't no way, tease. I mean, I'm just saying, I ain't never seen two bushes together. Yeah, I mean, I get that with a simple spark. Like a spark could come from like somebody throwing out a cigarette or something like that. But I'm not seeing the leaves rubbing together because they flying down the street because of this hot, dry wind, and then they just start a fire by itself. I ain't never seen that. And I also don't see none of that shit starting a big ass fire like the one going on here. And these niggas is out there setting these motherfuckers. You think they was catching people looting and shit and people running around with blowtorches for no reason? They caught one dude with a blowtorch, and this fool said that he was using the blowtorch to light a joint. Really? A whole big ass blowtorch? Now, if you was talking about you smoking meth or some shit out of a pipe or something, bro, I would have believed that. But this nigga said to light a joint. Fire cries, I'm asleep. That's funny, pal. Yeah, see, that'll be another way that the fire start. You got the homeless people out there trying to stay cool and shit overnight. And then if it's windy and dry, the wind blow they shit over and boom, there you go. But those winds didn't blow together. I mean, them leaves didn't rub together and start nothing. At least that's what they told y'all, tease. Did you see the spark? Did you see when it started the spark, or did you just go off of what they said? Top of the morning, Brighton. Good morning to you also, Dre. You know me, and people saying global warming and like all kind of shit, bro. But what I want to know too is why they not talking about none of those terrorist dudes no more. Yeah, Santiago, they did come out and try to say that I guess it was one of the Edison lines or something like that. And I guess Edison had came out and talked about it. Study FEMA. Shit, I think I know enough about FEMA that they really don't give a fuck. FEMA said that they was gonna pay 100% of everybody's issues out here and shit. So we're gonna wait and see if they actually do it. Because a lot of people was already trying to apply for FEMA and they was getting denied already. And so FEMA came out with like, oh well, let us just check and see what's going on because Nobody should be getting denied right now. Well, yeah, some people should be getting denied, motherfucker that's trying to take advantage of it. It's not that I don't listen or believe you, Tease. It's just more of like, I like to, verify everything. And then too, I think sometimes you say stuff just to go the opposite way to, get some banter. Exactly, Jesse. That's exactly what happens. The 700 is who you for? Well, a lot of people is crying now because of who they voted for. A lot of people, Tease, is feeling like this dude right here, like I was just showing.
You don't have to worry if the president doesn't want you here. If you're an immigrant, you don't have to worry if the president's going to be happy to have babies snatched away or send dreamers back for no reason. Who have really suffered.
A lot of motherfuckers that voted that way just saying it's suffering, bro. They're starting to slowly realize it's all in their feelings when they decided to try to vote. It was in their feelings. Oh no, we're gonna fucking bring this person back, man. He's not gonna do it wrong. You guys are just saying this because you guys go the other way. That's the shit that they were saying. I do not like emotional voters, bruh. I never called you crazy, Tease. You want somebody like Schindler? I mean, I would much rather have somebody that would put more money into the country than any other country, because that other country that they was sending a whole lot of billions and quadrillions to, they haven't even offered any kind of support to us. Because there's some truth to that, Roxanne. Some truth to that. What's up, Miss Pete? No, I believe you, Tease. I believe you do got a whole lot of knowledge. Who didn't give a damn? Oh, you talking about Trump? Real talk, Erica. So, what they said, Trump is only there for himself. Don't delude that he cares about the country or its citizens unless you're rich. Well, shit, I'm definitely not rich. Definitely not that, bro. But I would literally have to say, like, financially, like, even just overall, bro, my life was way better when he ran the country. You know what I'm saying? Those little 4 years that he was in, shit, that was like the most prosperous times of my life. I'm not even gonna cap, bro. Like when I started doing some little research about him and stuff like that, versus trying to listen to everybody else say he's racist, he doesn't like black people, he doesn't like this, I'm listening to all that bullshit. And then I was like, man, let me just look into this nigga Trump, bro. And so I just look at it like, which one is better than the other? If they all fucked up. We all gotta admit that. They all fucked up, bro. They all don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's just more of like, which one is at least slightly better. At least slightly. So I don't know, bruh. My life is way better. He don't like people of color. I mean, shit. That's what you say. I mean, I'm not gonna fight you on that. Because you know, there's a lot of people of color that actually do like him, and there's immigrants that like him, there's women that like him, and people say he's a sexist, and he's obviously a goddamn what would you call it? A predator in a way, like on women. I don't know what to call it. Shit, he's definitely been found guilty on that shit. You know what I mean? So I mean, we done heard him say something about how he feel about women, that might you could do this and do that. You know, we done heard all of that, just like with Joe Biden. You know, we heard about him taking showers with his daughter when she was old enough, too old to be taking showers with. She literally wrote a whole diary about it on her own. I mean, it's a whole lot of stuff, bro. You know, the cooking is with Biden and Ukraine, and it's a lot. Trump with Russia. Both ways is fucked up, bro. But I'm not gonna let y'all come in here and try to just talk about one side, because it kind of seems like what some of y'all doing. It's like y'all try to attack one side only. I'm not sending mixed messages. I'm literally saying that's how I feel about all of them in the whole. I like one better than the other. How's that a mixed message? Or you want me to just stay on one side so that way we can argue or debate? Yeah, the Diddy stuff done went quiet. The terrorist stuff done went quiet. The fog done went quiet. The drones done went quiet. All kinds of shit. Real talk, Powder. Hopefully so, man. Hopefully so. Oh, how about them Lakers showed up in this new catch bus? So, to change the dynamic of the chat right now, because it seems like we're getting a little too political in here, and y'all up here trying to attack little old sexist Trump or little old racist Trump. Everybody want to attack him. I'm trying to help y'all too, Tease. God damn it, I'm trying to help y'all too. But I just find it kind of funny though, bro, that we got a lot of other goddamn countries and shit that stepped up to help. I mean, even Mexico, bro, came out and helped out. Canada came and helped out. And you mean Ukraine didn't do shit? Nothing at all? Not a damn nothing? Not a damn nothing, pal. Oh, man. I wonder if I can share this with y'all. I want to show y'all a little preview of the new catch that's going to be dropping. I think I got it for 11:30. I changed it from 9:45 to 11:30 because I saw a couple of Australian folks was all like, come on, man, it's like 2 in the morning or 4 a.m. for me. So I went ahead and put it up a couple more hours to give them some time to wake up. You said I talk shit at first. You talking to me, Tease? You said Ukraine is fighting a fucking war? Man, so they say. So they say. Shit, we fighting wars too, goddammit. And we still got time to go help other countries when they got some problems. We got literally motherfuckers in this country right now tearing up shit, crashing into shit on New Year's, shooting at the police. We got all this going on, and we still, when another country have a big ass earthquake or somebody out there drop a goddamn landmine or something like that, damn, here we go. What y'all need? We're gonna put our own country on pause. What y'all need? But nobody want to pause they shit though and be like, oh, America's in trouble. Let's go ahead and help them out. We chose to have our war. You crazy as hell on that one, tease. No, they didn't pick theirs, but shit, they didn't pick us to go help either. We decided to go help out. But let it have been us. We're not gonna help out. I mean, like I don't even really understand the whole thing. I'm glad you got that jacket on because it's cold as motherfucker outside. And wear a mask at because that smoke is still out there heavy. Grab one from down there. I know if that shit bothering me, it's definitely gonna be bothering y'all. Free Palestine, like all that stuff, man, that was going on. Like, I don't know how this whole country became fans of Palestine and shit like that. Like, I could have sworn like they lost their land in a war or some shit like that, right? Is that what I'm not too sure about that history or nothing like that, bro. But I'm just trying to figure out like what made them want to fight back for their shit. Like, you lost it, my nigga, you lost it. Just accept the defeat. Like, then y'all started wanting to fight with no money, no fucking military equipment. How does that make sense? Why would you pick a fight, nigga, with somebody with an AR and you only got a knife? Yeah, it's cold as fuck and the fire is still burning. Make that make sense. Like I said, look at the title. Everything on fire in California, bro, except the fucking trees. I don't get that. They need to tell T's or have T's go teach them something, bro. Like, how do you try to set a fire on the low behind people's backs and y'all not letting the trees burn up? I mean, I get that people want to defend their land, but if you already lost it, like way back, how are you defending that shit? You just woke up one day with violence and say, you know what, I want to fight for my land again, bro. It's been about 100 years. I want to fight for this shit again. Did you know America supplies 90% of all guns around the world? Okay, what does that mean, though? I'm trying to figure out what you mean by that. That they supply the guns around the world. What is that getting at, though? Hell no, I wouldn't be okay with it. But again, like I said, bro, they waited all these years to start trying to fight for their land back. Like, y'all already gave them the okay to run your shit. So for real, gonna, they think they the super holy people because of what the Bible, the Holy Bible says. And I mean, I can switch that whole thing around, because the people that's living in Israel now, according to the Bible, are not the real Jews, anyways, of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of a term of why they call themselves Jewish. Because almost every time when something with the ish on the end is almost something that's pertaining to something, like you're almost kind of like that. So a lot of them folks, they call themselves Jewish, and they don't really call themselves Jews. So they say Jewish. But if they really dig into that Bible history, go all the way back to Deuteronomy versus just the goddamn New Testament only, read the Old Testament also, and guarantee they're gonna realize that they are not really the people of the Bible. Because for one, you ain't gonna see no niggas running around into buildings, blowing themselves up, talking about in the name of some God. Yeah, CJ, I think it was like 1948 or 45 or some shit like that. Oh, 43? Oh, okay. But man, like, it wasn't like shit since we talking about the Bible and shit, but might as well get a little bit more into that. Because like I'm not the type to one to try to, how can I put it? Like make the Bible fit my narrative or whatever. I try to read it for what it is and what it says. And then when you do a lot of research on like, the history of certain things and certain people that was in certain areas and look at the wordage, the wording that's used in the Bible and look up, see, that's the thing. I have a Bible dictionary that pretty much gives you the definition of certain words that's used in the Bible. Because some people say, oh, well, that's not what that means right now. That's not what, well, let's go into biblical terms, see what it meant biblically. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't really like what the Bible really, really means. And I'm not going to cap, me too. Like when you look at the racist part of the Bible, which is more leaning towards being racist towards white folks. If you understand the Bible right, the Bible is more racist towards white folks. But white folks back in the days, can you plug that in on that side somewhere? My charger. But in slavery days, white folks was able to, change where we couldn't even read it. The black folks, the slaves and shit, we weren't even allowed to read it because they knew if we did read that motherfucker, then we was gonna realize that they was telling us wrong. They got parts and they're like, oh, obey your master and this and that and that, bro. Who was the master? Who was the master? But they got the slave mind thinking that master was master. Master, please don't beat me, master, please. So that's what the slaves was thinking. You got words in the Bible to where they say, oh yeah, Judith mourning. Like who was Judith then? What was they mourning? Black unto the ground. They were black unto the ground. Like if they saying that they were black like unto the ground, which is obviously tar, it's a whole lot, brother. Well, ain't that what I just said? Delamonte, ain't that what I said? They pretty much switched it though, but when you read it, you know what I'm saying? When you read it and understand it, then you get a better understanding of that motherfucker, boy. Now, if you let the goddamn Hebrew Israelites, like the black Jews of the Bible, if you let them tell you about what everything means, that they gonna make you feel like you gotta be racist against white folks, bro. Now, that's the shit right there that I don't like. Like, I understand they may say, like, oh, yeah, like the blue-eyed devil, blah, 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 all that shit like that. But I just can't subscribe to that. I don't feel like all white folks is the same, bro, like from back in the days. You got some white folks that's more blacker than black people, shit. Look at the fucking BLM rallies. It was more white folks at those standing up for black people than black people standing up for themselves. They don't want to hear that Bible talk. It's all good. The Lord shall set them free. They don't want the truth, man. You say only my wig is white. I don't watch no right-wing shit, bruh. I watch middle wings, if that's a certain thing. But Delamonte, I kind of feel like you might be like one of these dudes. You might be like him.
I can't breathe. That wasn't just George Floyd, there was a lot of people that felt that they couldn't breathe.
I think that might be you, Delamorte. And breathe. And you watching that right-wing news, and you don't understand anything about the world. You lost, brother. Only thing white is your wig. I mean, who said I was white? What up, Java? All I'm talking is right-wing talking points. How the fuck is that? When I said Trump is a sexist and he's obviously a fucking felon, I'm talking shit about everybody. Maybe you're just selective reading right or selective listening right now. And I mean, maybe too, because you're not agreeing with what I'm saying and not going with what you want me to say. Then hell, like, oh, okay. You can't breathe. I'm running defense for the white man. Wow. That's crazy. Y'all killing me, bro. Exactly. They both flock together. They both flock together. Oh yeah, you way behind. Powder, you gotta click that damn thing, bro, that says like, I don't know if it says live or whatever. You gotta click the live part and it'll skip you all the way up to where we're at. Peace out, Solomon. Don't let them get to you, brother. United States will fuck Shitler. Well, I guess we're here for Shitler now, since y'all say Trump is I guess Hitler in disguise or whatever the fuck y'all call this nigga. I thought he was a rapist or goddamn a racist. So since I'm talking right-wing talking points, let's go to the left side. You know, Joe Biden was by far the best president that we've ever had. And I think he got cheated in the election. There is no way Trump should be elected for presidency because he's a fucking felon. He hates black people. He hates Mexicans. He hates transgenders. We need Joe Biden back in office. Is that good enough? Matter of fact, we need to get Kamala back in there so she can show us how she washed those greens in the tub. Oh, Joe Biden's not left? All right, well, give me somebody left to talk about because obviously y'all got a problem. Don't be giving out fake news. Hey, look, these people in there tripping, bro. They're like, you talking right-wing points. What right-wing news you listen to? Oh, stop with Biden. Oh, I'm hurting y'all feelings talking about Biden. I'm saying he's good, right? I'm trying to like Joe Biden. He ain't racist. He likes to take showers with his daughters, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's all good and gravy. He is still part of it. He ain't got it. He ain't got put it out the right. Trump not even inaugurated yet, so Trump can still get shot. You know, they already tried 2 times and shit, so he still got time to get shot. So let's just hope it happens so we can have a left-wing president, so everybody can feel great, paying high prices for sausage and eggs and gas and air and waiting on the next terrorist attack. Waiting on how many more billions we finna send to somebody else. You know, that's the best thing that ever happened to this country. So we just have to wait for that to happen. Look, if y'all don't understand me, bro, I like to make fun of all kinds of shit. I don't give a fuck about neither one of them motherfuckers, bro. Sometimes I say shit for shock value just to see what y'all gonna say in here. Show y'all's true colors. I literally had said it like, bro, I'm not trying to talk about the political stuff because I know how people get. I know I rock one way because of certain things. I'm trying to get into it. Y'all look into exactly 2 parties and they just sitting there as ring announcers, like, yeah, look at them fighting over who's better, left or right. Now they're talking about, oh, maybe we should just be in the middle. Either way it goes, we got them. They're just fighting. They don't know the truth. They know, I mean, they say we don't give a fuck about them, but hey, one side likes us better anyways. Yeah, that's why I like it too, Jesse. You know what I'm saying? Like, Delamorte, I'm letting him or her say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? It's not being disrespectful. They not taking my response back at disrespect. I like that. I like that. T's already know, you know what I'm saying? T's even been up on the panel before, you know what I'm saying? Like she know. I actually know T's is a female now. If the Democrats are not left, what is left? Shit, crazy? I don't know. So Dakota said, we do not need rulers. We don't need rulers. We are able to rule ourselves. I don't know if we can rule ourselves, man. Like, I don't know. Giving people too much power to do certain shit, it's kind of scary. You know, these folks out here, especially in America, man, we wild. Charity hands for world peace. Speaking of charity hands, bro, why my fucking TikTok got hacked yesterday? And then that motherfucker gonna send me a message about, oh, you want your TikTok account back? Message me on fucking WhatsApp. I'm responding back to them niggas. I said, y'all can keep that shit, nigga. I said, they about to ban TikTok anyways, nigga. I don't give a fuck about their account. I barely use it. The only time I go on TikTok is just to show the fucking charity hands. Like, nigga, you think I'm finna pay y'all to get my account back? Keep that motherfucker. What up with the code? Hey. You said we got another 200. Yeah, TikTok. They hacked me, bro. They low key got. I mean, that's my fault. I'm gonna put the whole blame on myself, bro, because I was being a fucking rookie. Then look at the email that they sent me and shit like that, and I'm just like, oh, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I gotta sign in again. It's crazy. Like, I was on my rookie online behavior yesterday, but I don't give a fuck anyways. At least it wasn't my fucking YouTube and Instagram. I would have been real upset about that. Damn, your message got cut off. Delamorte said Jesus can't even have a something. Yeah, social media. I mean, I really just did it. I didn't see that shit continue. It just went to oh oh Jesus can't have a TikTok account saved. I was wondering what the hell that was. Yeah, well, TikTok is alright, bro. Like it's not what it used to be. And I mean, you can't say what you want to say. You can't post shit on there. It's definitely like a left wing or whatever the fuck you want to call it app for sure. They don't respect freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? So I see people get videos took down for just saying something good. You know, and that shit's retarded. confidence in your mom. What? I'm trying to see if I can. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got banned on Facebook last year in February 13th to be exact. Hey, Cody, better say what's up to Jess, man. She about to beat you up. The next catch. Well, I got a premiere at 11:30 today, which is this video right here. I'm gonna show y'all a little sneak peek at the one that's dropping today. Right, they gave me a fucking Valentine's Day gift. What the fuck is this, bro? I know I ain't got court today, right? Hold on. What I am. Well, anyway, let's jump into a little preview of this real quick. Uh, Can y'all believe this fool actually really did send a picture of his driver's license? So that's all I'm gonna give y'all right now. That's all I'm gonna give y'all right now, bro. But that is the video right there that will be dropping at 11:30. It's a jump in this one. Nah, he didn't jump. He said I'm looking at his shit when I was down there trying to Steve Perry looking rough. Oh yeah, I got some one of those the little Metal Gear sound effects up in there. Yeah, man. It was another part in this video too, man, when I was fucking walking with this fool, just roasting the dog shit out of him, bro. Top of the morning, Veto. Yeah, man. So it's a 40-minute video. I did read some chat logs with the voices and shit. I also had phone calls playing while he was being investigated by the cops. It's gonna be about a fucking 3-minute walk of shame when I'm sitting there roasting him. Um, oh, that Mario jump sound. Yeah, I haven't used that Mario jump sound since she had did that one catch with that paramedic dude, bro. Like, that shit was so funny. All right, Tim, you have a good day, brother. Exactly, tease. That's why I be trying to tell my decoys and stuff. They be like, "Oh, well, he's gonna figure this out. He's gonna think this." I'm like, man, these fools don't be thinking about none of that shit. Just like sometimes we'll use a certain Ashley picture, and then we'll have another Ashley show up, and they be like, "But what if he knows the deal?" I'm like, man, these niggas ain't gonna notice nothing. They don't give a fuck. As long as they see you look like a real female and still look young, that's all they care about. That is all they care about. And then this fool, he was on some whole other shit because he literally had her call the grandma and ask the grandma if it was okay for them to go with him to donate to the fire victims. But he didn't tell the grandma what he was planning on doing when they came back. Because he knew grandma was gonna be at work and they were supposed to be going in the house and he was supposed to be, yeah. Y'all gonna enjoy this, man. It's a lot of new movie memes in it. I don't know if y'all been noticing lately, but I have actually been using a lot of different memes in the videos lately. Yeah, Erica, I think it's a pretty good video, bro. I spent a pretty good time editing this motherfucker yesterday. Like I literally edit myself into a headache. Yeah, I got a lot of new ones in this one, man. But I still got my enough from the clown. I think that one might stick around for probably the rest of the year. Um, I didn't use damn, damn, damn. I didn't use it. Don't make no sense though. But it's a lot of new ones. It's a lot of new ones. My mama said my mama said all right, tease. Hey, is Dakota still in here? Oh, I mean, is it no, I think it's Dark Star. Dark Star is the one that like when I say this video is sponsored by nobody. So I bought that back also. I put that in the video, letting everybody know who the video was sponsored by. Uh, the Run Forest Run. Well, that only really makes an appearance when somebody try to run. And we know that this fool, he definitely don't like he ran a day in his life. P.O.P. Hold it down. P.O.P. Brother Pimp Squad for life, man. Oh, there goes Dakota. Yeah, well, but I think it's Dark Star, or was it you, the one that liked when I say like, oh, there goes Dark Star. Yeah, it was Dark Star. The video sponsored by nobody. That is in this video. Wolf Squad for life, baby. And I ain't gonna cap though, man. Like, I was also thinking about making my own video memes. You know what I'm saying? Like, just making some parts where I'll be like, bro, what in the fuck is you talking about? Or do anybody understand what the fuck he just said? You know, put stuff like that into the video, but as myself. But I like the video memes because also somebody left a comment on one of my other videos and they said, bro, like the memes you put in here, they be on time, they're lovely, and it always reminds me of movies that I want to go watch again. So that also helps people remember movies that they possibly seen before and they're like, oh fuck, bro, I want to watch that now. So there you go. I'm also helping people remember movies. Video goes out to the victims. Hey, that'll be something to add in there. I ain't gonna lie, I should have used that on this one, man, with that cop dude, because he literally pissed me off. Oh, I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. What do you mean you don't see it? Because I'm one nasty motherfucker, Ray. What up, Peppermint? Yeah, Cody said, you got great comedic timing. Man, I'm telling you, bro, like my wife was tripping out last night when I was letting her see some of the video. I was like, oh, you look how I did this right here, bro. And then she was like, "Oh, I was wondering why you was kept playing that sound back over and over." I said, "Yeah, I was trying to figure out like where to put it at." And so I put it right there. And then she was like, "Yeah, that's actually good." Oh, was that your first time ever seeing that video, Erica? Yeah, that's a good one too. Me no speaking of no English. What? Especially when they Asian. Man, I wish I was in the mood for some coffee right now, bro. But my stomach, I woke up in a bad mood. Not a bad mood, but I don't know, bro. Like I'm in one of those moods today to where I just feel kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel sad. I'm a little sick to my stomach. I know it's probably the air outside that got me feeling some kind of way. But I don't know, man. That's what kind of made me go live early this morning because I'm like, bro, I just want to go ahead and talk to my people, bro. You know, maybe you guys help change my mood, which you guys have done. You know, even the one that was in here, you know, jib jabbing with me back and forth about that I'm talking right wing talking point. You know, I don't mind that stuff, man. Y'all know I love that. But you know, it made me forget about how I was feeling. It still made me feel good in a certain way. We said the fog got me. Man, fuck the fog. It's more the smoke now. It's the goddamn smoke. Yeah, I always gotta try to stay positive, you know what I'm saying? No matter how you feeling or what you may be going through. And that's what I've been learning a whole lot of lately. And what I try to push to other people. Just try to, you know, put something positive in your mindset, bro. No matter what you may be going through, even though it's easier said than done. You know, like I always tell people that when I'm trying to get them some words of encouragement when they going through something real bad. I'm like, look, bro, I know it's easier said than done. You know, but I just feel that I just need to tell you, you know, just try to think positive. Just try not to think too much about it. Don't let it get you down. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing. And when I tell people to keep pushing, I usually would say just push, bro, just push. And push to me and a lot of other people means pray until something happens, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't just pray and just sit still, but pray and continue going about your life. But just always remember to pray until something happens. A lot of people think like, oh man, ain't no God, God ain't real, God don't listen to me. Well, God does listen, but he also watches your movements and your actions, and God knows your heart. Now if you only want to go to God and start praying when something bad is only happening, then who would want to listen to that? That's almost like when you go to somebody just to ask them for money, and they supposed to be your friend, but you only call them or hit them up when you want some money. You think that friend gonna look at you as a friend, or they gonna look at you as like, oh man, this person calling me, I know they only want money. You gotta look at God the same way. You know what I'm saying? If you go about your days, you having a good life, you got thousands and thousands of dollars, you have to splurge, you ain't thought not once about God, not even gave a praise or thanks or nothing. And then boom, now went broke or you're halfway broke. Now you're like, oh man, God, please help me get out of this. You think God want to listen to that? Or is God gonna be on some shit like, oh, well, you should have came to me a little while ago, but now I'm gonna let you go through this on your own for a while until you start really, you know, understanding that I am that one that you should always be talking to me, praising. But of course, this talk is not for everybody. Not everybody is the believer in the Most High. So this is just for the ones that actually believe and understands. So it's like I go throughout my days all the time, just be like, you know what, man, I just want to thank God, bro. Like I did wake up today. There's a lot of people who didn't wake up. Some people did wake up just to find loved ones that didn't make it. I wasn't that one today. I'm thankful. I'm grateful for that. Thank you, God. Stuff like that. It's not saying to be a goddamn like a Muslim where you got to pray to the east every time. Now, oh, let me get down on my knees out here in public somewhere and just look kind of crazy to people. You know what I'm saying? So it's just more of just you can just be walking, eyes open, just walking down the street, bro, and just in your mind. Thank you, God. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. That's why like a little while ago I was getting into the little Bible talk with people, but I know the way I believe in the Bible, a lot of other people won't. And they were like, oh no, that's just this, not that, and that, and that. That's just what it is. So I never try to shoot people down for what they believe or how they believe. I always go off of whatever it is that makes you be a better citizen or a better human being out here in the world, whatever makes you do good for people, whatever it is, whatever you believe in, I'm all for it. Whether it be called Jesus, Buddha, hell, Allah, I don't care. I don't care. But I know who my God is, and I expect for you to just accept me and for what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, we all say bad words, but then again, what made a bad word a bad word? Who's to say that the word bitch, fuck, shit is actually a bad word? Because we say, oh, we're going to the bathroom, I got to take a shit. Now, there are other words for shit, defecation and poop, doo doo, dookie, stuff like that. But even those words, dookie and doo doo, if you're saying those out in public somewhere, people still going to look at you like, oh, whoa, whoa. So it's more like what makes a bad word a bad word? Or is it how you actually use the word that makes it bad? Bro, see, look, I'm getting all philosophical and shit now, man. We not finna, I'm not finna get into this shit with y'all, bro. Look, y'all gonna understand, bro. Like, I got some brains now. I don't just catch motherfuckers and shit. I got brains, bro. Mud butt. That's funny as fuck. Turtleneck. Hey, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. One of these days, I'm gonna just do a session on here where I just go in and just let people know how I am and what I believe in, and either you gonna still rock with me after that, or you just gonna be like, man, well, this shit actually sounds like it's true, and hell, this actually make this guy a better person. Exactly, Beto. As long as you what makes you become better, feeling your faith, bro. Man, or a deuce. I ain't never used that one before. I gotta go take a deuce. Oh man, appreciate that, Ricardo, bro. Man, we everybody. That's why I love this chat, bro. It's a small chat, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get about 40 people in here, mainly when I drop the link and have other people come up and stuff like that. But man, like around 30, 35 people, that shit, that's good enough for me. Because it's already be hard enough for me to keep up with the chat. Wow. Did you really, CJ? What up with you, Donald? What is poppin' locking? Damn, they burning cars in fucking Portland now, bro. That's so what, y'all next on wildfires or what? I mean, it does, bro. It's like a family chat, man. Like a family chat. Like we all be getting into it sometime, but then we all come back and be friends. And when some people come here, like Jeff is about to go off on Cody because he didn't say nothing to her. So we all know to speak to each other when we come up in here and shit. Nah, he didn't show up during the smoke break, bro. Like I'm literally still laying down in bed. I'm literally still laying down in bed, bro. I woke up kind of sick today, so I came on to let you guys help me feel better. And then also I was talking about the little fires, and then I showed a little preview of the new premiere that I'm dropping at 11:30 today. Hopefully I won't have to push the time back. I think I will leave it at 11:30. That's around the time that I usually will get quite a few viewers or whatever the case may be. But hey, Cody, you didn't say hi to Kamala either. Kamala, matter of fact, yeah, I do want to say something to you. Cause matter of fact, I'm not gonna say nothing yet. Cause we gotta wait till everybody else get in here. Cause something was going on the other night, and I was trying to figure out what was happening. But we'll figure that out another time. Thank you, Erica. Remember, I told you the other night on one of my lives, I was like, bro, you're gonna realize, like, this is one of the cool chats, man. I'm definitely different than a lot of other predator catchers and shit like that. I'm totally different. But that's not meaning like the other ones are not cool. Definitely Tommy is one of the cool ones and shit like that. Alex from Predator Poachers, fucking I always forget everybody's name when I'm trying to name out the catchers that I watch and like. But I just know Tommy is like one of the top ones that I watch the most, bro. Like even his goddamn his chit chats, like I'll tune into those. I don't really say too much in them because I don't want to disturb his chat. You know what I'm saying? Like I want everybody's near to talk to him, and then sometimes like I notice like I'll go in and I'll say something, and then almost the whole chat started saying something about me, and I don't want people to think I be trying to disturb their shit. So I like to just go in there and just watch. CJ say he blowing a fatty, man. Yeah, I'm gonna probably wait till my premiere to spark something up. No, I'm not gonna embarrass you, Kamala. I'm not one to try to embarrass nobody, but I do. I speak the real. I try to keep it as 100 as possible and try not to go to 101. I try to at least stay at 100. But since you did say that to like DM you and not to say nothing here, that's why I'm not gonna say it because the person that actually wants to say something to you about it isn't here. And I was just gonna ask you about what happened with you and that person, but um, I'll just wait till we all in the chat together. Yeah, Dre said, "Fuck PvP." I mean, PvP is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like he's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I done hung out with him in person and shit like that. As y'all seen, I was with him on catches. Um, but as far as like the way he gets down on catches and stuff, I mean, he is what he is. You know what I'm saying? Like I would like for him to be a little bit more respectful to the law. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to this, because we need them on our side. They the ones we call it. And then we be disrespectful to them and talk to them certain ways, they're gonna start slowing down. You feel me? And he did notice that on some of his catches when he was in certain areas that those officers did slow down with him. He even started telling me like, "Oh yeah, man, like they love Black Biden. They love Black Biden in Long Beach, bro, because they never want to come to my car." He started telling me that. I'm like, well, maybe it's the way you act with them, bro. And then he started saying that I was a bootlicker, shit like that. And then that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, well, hold on, nigga. let's get this straight real quick. I'm definitely not no bootlicker, but what I is, I don't disrespect nobody who has not fucking disrespected me. You know what I'm saying? So let's just keep that straight. Let's not get disrespectful and get me talking other kind of ways. But that was the only thing that he said that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Other than that, I feel that he's a good catcher. He gets the job done. He definitely follows up. And one thing I definitely will say that I admire about him with the way he does catch it is this nigga is very organized with how he keeps this shit in line. And I'm meaning like the statistics. Like he has everything laid out perfect, bro. And I really wish that I had done the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And I told him that I'm like, bro, I wish I was as organized as you is with how you keep track of all these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like he literally got everything like from say you got this creep locked up, he got the city they got locked up in, the detective that's on the case, the court date, if they did get convicted already, he has, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And then like I started trying to do keep up with some of my catches, but bro, I have too much shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I got 3 kids, I got a whole life outside of catching. I got other shit that I be needing to keep up with, and just to have, try to keep up with that. That was just too much. See him, he ain't got no kids, he ain't got no other life and shit like that. I don't even know if he got a job besides probably catching. I don't know, but I appreciate that, Peppermint. But yeah, Dre, he did call me a bootlicker though that one time when I was telling him like, "Oh man, bro." I mean, because it was that one catch I was with him on, and out there in what was we at Norwalk. I was on a catch with him out there, and the way he started talking to the cops. They was all like, "Bro, what the fuck is wrong with this dude, man? Like, we here." Like, you want us just to go over there and run up on this dude and shit like that? We need to see the evidence first, but he wasn't really feeling that. So he was more like want to be a dick to him. And then the lady started talking to me. He was like, "Man, what's up with your boy?" I'm just like, "Shit, nigga, that's just how he is." And then they got to telling me like, "Oh yeah, but we got to deal with you." And then that's when he saw how they wanted to talk to me. And then that's when afterwards he was all like, "Yeah, bro, like, they probably want to talk to you because you're like a bootlicker." I'm like, "Hold the fuck on, nigga. I take that as disrespect." Alex himself is a creep. How Alex a creep? What makes you say that? I feel you, Donald. Life is way too short for fucking drama. But this catch right here is the one that I was with him on when Well, this is the one when he called me a bootlicker.
They're going to
Hey, David Bridges! David Bridges!
Number, you're in trouble.
David Bridges!
They're gonna
Old boy decoy,
Okay.
and he came to meet him at Jack in the Box, and there was a sexual meeting planned. And again, he's a registered sex offender.
All right. Is there a reason why we're all recording?
Is the reason why you're recording?
See, like right there already. Already right there. Like the cop asked him, like, oh, is there a reason why we all recording? And then he want to respond back with, like, well, is there a reason why you recording? Like, bro, come on, man. Like, what's the need for that? They here to try to help you out on your call. What's the need of giving them attitude? You could have just been like, yeah, well, we recording just because we record. Left it at that. You know what I'm saying? Could have just left it at that.
I'm documenting everything just like you're documenting everything. Call. I called.
And this,
Oh, he just with us.
he's with
I
you
run an
guys?
organization that catches online child predators. The individual that lives on the corner there at 11946 Ave finding out what he thought was a 13-year-old boy for sex. I have all the documentation. I've caught 289 people that thinks it's okay to meet with an underage child for sex. He's a registered sex offender. He came to the Jack in the Box, which is a valid 288, on top of talking to what he thought was an underage child. And since meeting, he's gone back in his house and stayed inside, but he's also texted me that I'm impersonating a 13-year-old and what I'm doing is against the law. So it seems like as a registered sex offender, he's failing to understand that he's the one that's breaking the law. So I have this documentation already to provide to you guys, and I would hope that you would go knock on his door and attempt to make contact.
Do you have an ID?
Do you want to see it or do you want my ID? Can I show it to you first? We can do this by ID though, right? My ID important? Is it? Or is the child predator more important? I'll get you on that. You can look at that first. No, you can't have my ID right now. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you when I'm ready.
Okay, so you don't want to read about the report.
You asked for the evidence. I showed you the evidence. Okay, I'll get you my ID. I'll give you everything. Did you hear that? I've already done this multiple times. You don't need to explain. I have someone convicted. So focus on what you need.
Versus y'all figuring out what we're actually telling you is true first.
And we're all good with that. That like he's been so like just like hard up from the fucking get go.
Let me just ask you. You guys showed up with 6 cop cars here to take a report.
But anywho, man, that you know what I'm saying? That collab Dakota was with PvP. But see, that's why a lot of the cops stopped fucking with him, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he be giving them a hard time. And like even the one you have heard people call BBW a creep and Tommy a creep, cokehead. I don't believe any of that. I mean, I feel you, old Kamala, though. You know, everybody calls somebody a creep or says like, "Oh, we probably were possibly creep before." I've heard that shit before about Alex. Also, I mean, you can't never say people never was or never is or whatever. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But Cody himself has met Alex in person. I haven't myself. Do I see Alex as a creep in any kind of way? I really don't. You know what I'm saying? But who to say that what I know is true? You feel me? But as far as getting down with the police in certain ways, that's where shit is kind of like, okay. But that's why I had to separate myself from certain catchers, bro, because I'm like, yeah, they was starting to try to bundle us all together. Like when I would go to court, and then they would literally tell me, like, oh, bro, like, are you with PvP? And you know what I'm saying? So then, like, I was like, oh, no, I'm myself. I have my own little group and shit like that. And they literally told me themselves, bro, I don't give a fuck y'all go back and tell him or not. But that's just what they were telling me. They was like, yeah, bro, I would suggest you separate yourself from his group. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to give you a bad name. That's literally what they told me, bro. So that's why I haven't really. Well, he hadn't hit me up for any more to collabs or nothing like that. But I mean, even if it was to come about, I mean, I would still collab with him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna just go off of what they telling me. You know, we catching creeps still, but it's just more of trying to associate myself as in being involved with this group. You know, I won't say that, but they literally was all like, "Yeah, you might want to separate from him, man, because it's gonna give your group a bad name." And that's literally what they told me. And like there are some other detectives that I dealt with. They said that they literally stopped responding to him because all he do is call and complain. You know, they were like, "Yeah, dude, like we like dealing with you because every time we call you, you respond with literally like, oh, how you ask us how we doing, how's our day?" You know what I'm saying? And him, every time we call him or he calls us, it's more like, "You got any updates? You got a phone ready for me?" I mean, it's more. That's all he cares about, and that's all he asks about. Which, in a turn of events, like he doesn't have to give a fuck about y'all day. He don't have to care about how y'all doing. But it's more like just a cordial conversation. Oh, how you doing today, detective? Oh, okay, cool. Do you have anything for me? So, well, Kamala, I'm gonna have to correct you a little bit on that. Well, he started getting convictions when he started coming to Long Beach because I was getting convictions way before he was. He was getting a lot of people convicted. I mean, not convicted. He was getting a lot of people arrested, but they weren't being convicted. Arrest and conviction is totally different. So once he saw that I was posting like, "Oh yeah, this dude got convicted. He's on the registry list for life, 10 years on registry." Then PvP reached out to me, and I'm not gonna cap. Like that's when I was like a fan. I was more of a fan than just somebody that cared about people that catches predators and shit. You know, because I used to watch his videos hardcore, him and Alex. And then when he reached out to me, I was all like, "Oh shit, this nigga PvP reached out. That's crazy!" Like this nigga asking me questions. And so he was asking, like, "Oh, like, how does it work out there? Like, how, what's getting them convicted?" And so I just basically told him what I was doing and how I was working. And then, he started coming to Long Beach way more. And if you look at a lot of his convictions, at least about, I'll say 65%, 70% that have been convicted was when he started coming to Long Beach. So, uh, I mean, shit, he got what, almost 400 catches? Is it almost 400 or was it almost 500? He got one of those, almost something, but less than 100 convictions. And I got 272 people now, and I got over 100 convictions. Yeah, I mean, they do like when I call though, CJ. I'm not capping. I'm not just trying to pat my own self on the back. I'm telling the real deal, bro, from what I've heard from them. Yeah, so he got almost 500 with less than 100 convictions, like, and then I got almost 300 with over 100 convictions. Yeah, pretty much. Well, he started coming more to the area where they were at least pushing to convict these people. See, he was one of the areas where they weren't really pushing it. They was more against people catching predators. Like they'll lock them up, but when it comes to the DAs taking the cases and shit like that, they weren't taking them like San Diego out toward that area, and that's where he was mainly based out of. So they wasn't really convicting them out there, and out here in the LA County area, they was convicting them a whole like left and right. And exactly, CJ, that conviction is what really holds. And that's why we're trying to make some people understand when they be like, "Oh, you didn't have a easy conversation with him, man. We wanted to see our conversation and hear the creep talk." And I'm like, bro, I get that. But sometimes we have to make sure we get the police, on the phone and en route before I try to talk to them, and we can't dictate how quickly the cops show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people like to see the conversation. I love to have the conversation for a little bit. I literally really can only handle talking to these fools for about 30 minutes. Other than that, I'm over the lines. I'm ready to start firing on these fools. But I can't dictate how long it takes for the cops to show up. Sometimes they show up hella quick, and that's just what it is. People need to realize getting them arrested at least right then and there to start the process is more important than me sitting there talking to them. Because I can talk to them for about 30 minutes, or I can run up on them and start talking to them before I call the police, and then they end up leaving. And then what's the point now? I just get to expose them online. That's not, to me, that's not good enough. It's good, but not good enough. Good enough is actually starting the arrest process. Boom, you're locked, you're booked, and a report is made, stuff like that. Like this dude in this new video that I'm dropping today, he did not get arrested. They detained him and then let him go. And I asked a question in the video to everybody that's going to be watching on if you guys think there was enough of a crime or enough evidence to show that a crime was being made. The cop refused to look at all the evidence, hear all the evidence. He just kept saying, I just don't see it. Like, bro, stop being blind, motherfucker. Yeah, PvP used to be one of my favorite catchers too. Terror, like I'm not gonna cap. He was like one of the main ones I started watching when I first started catching. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, like, when he hit me up, I was more on the fan base type shit at the time. It was all like, oh my god, PvP hit me up. He's asking me for suggestions. It's crazy. So, but like I said, he's a good catcher. It's just like, the conviction rate, but it's just mainly, I'm pretty sure, because where he was catching them at first. If he would have been catching them all in Long Beach the whole time, shit, he probably would have had 400 convictions with almost 500 catches. Yeah, it was a white cop, bro. It was a white cop. Kind of like when I caught that firefighter. Which firefighter? Or you talking about the paramedic dude, the one that came back? I feel you, Erica, bro. I swear to God, his videos be long as fuck, man. They really be long. I be saying ones like 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm like, nigga, this is damn near long as the Titanic movie, bro. What the fuck? But see, that's why I make my videos how I make them, bro. Like sometimes I think even 30 to 40 minutes, if I'm just gonna watch a video of two people sitting there talking, one person is lying his ass off and one person is grilling the person, that's gonna get pretty boring to watch. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do my videos the way I do them. I make them entertaining. I put sound effects. I put soundtracks and shit like that. Like this video that I did today, bro. Like I told y'all, I really went hard on this editing, and I hope y'all like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I did a dialogue, whatever that shit is called, like talking at first, as y'all saw. Um, I read some of the chat logs with little voiceovers, like the voice changing and shit like that. Um, went back to the catch from how it happened. went back to me talking a little bit, went back to the catch when he was dealing with the police when we couldn't really hear none. So since we couldn't hear none, I had one of the phone calls playing while we watching him dealing with the police being interrogated. And so, yeah, Kwame, you done already, bro? That's why I make him how I make him, bro. I'm glad it drew you in, Donald. I know some people, they would leave comments like, oh, man, I'm going to stop watching you, man, because I can't stand the memes. I can't stand the sound effects and all the other stuff that they were saying. I'm just like, what? Why? How, bro? So you really want to just watch a boring video? That makes no sense to me. Like, you don't see two people sitting there talking. Thank you, Kamala. And I ain't gonna count. It was at one point in time when I almost was gonna start changing. My editing shit was gonna just leave it at like, nah, I'm gonna take the memes out because these people might, maybe I will start getting like 10,000 views in a day. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at all these other catcher videos and these fools literally can get like 10,000 views in one day. And my struggling ass and, my alleged amazing videos and shit, like I can barely get 1,000. Sometimes I may get like 3,000 in a day. Hell, if I see 5,000 views in a day, I'm feeling like I don't hit 1,000,000. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish I can get the views that I get on Instagram. Like I can post on fucking Instagram a little 1-minute clip, and within like 5 minutes, bro, that motherfucker already had like 5,000 views. Just yesterday, I posted a throwback clip, me chasing this nigga down the street. And within literally, bro, 10 minutes, it was already at goddamn like 15,000 views. That fast. And I'm just like, bro, what in the hell? Yeah, you right, Java. Like that's what made me stick with it. I'm like, I want to be different. I want to continue being different. You know what I'm saying? So whoever's not gonna like it, it's just not their cup of tea. It's too hot for them. Don't sip it. Blow on it a little bit. No diddy. Cool it down. But well, when it blows up, Cody, I will definitely always know who been my real ones. You know what I'm saying? Before anything else, I'm definitely gonna always remember my real ones that been here from the beginning. Yeah, the algorithm really hate me for some reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought when I changed my name from got rid of the biting part that it was gonna, let me be. But I don't know. For some reason, it just seemed like they just really hate me, bro. I really don't understand. And then you got Gideon that's trying to copy my whole style of videos and shit because he's funny too. He's funny. But it's more of too like, man, like you low key using my style, but you get to get way more views than I get. So people are gonna start thinking that you started this shit because I'm black. I would have said that, man, if Gideon ass wasn't able to get views. If he wouldn't ever start catching and shit like that, then I would have been like, oh, okay, yeah, it's probably because I'm black, bro. That's why they doing me like that. But they letting him get views even though he had a whole bunch of followers already. But like I just don't like the fact of him catching now because he used to do pranks of catching. Him and his friend used to be in fucking Walmart and shit. And they used to run around talking about this guy's here meeting a 13-year-old girl and chasing each other through the store and shit. They got kicked out of a store for doing that. And now you're actually doing real catches. How am I to take you serious, bro? But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, he got millions of subscribers, bro. That wolf logo, bro. I don't know. It was somebody in my somebody emailed me, man. I forgot what his name was, but somebody emailed me and he's like he does designs and shit. And he said if he can make one for me, just let me. He told me to give him some suggestions, and voila, he came with that wolf design and with the hair and shit. I was like, bro, that's perfect. That shit's perfect. So that's the design that I also got on the new merch that I put out. So the intro song, yeah, the intro song Peppermint was done by a YouTuber. Actually, I don't know if he's a YouTuber, but it was somebody on YouTube that follows my main channel. His name is Puppet Gate. Like Puppet Gate is the one that made the song for me. But yeah, that song is fire as fuck, bro. Yeah, but honestly, I think Gideon and Alex actually helped each other. You know, because Alex subscribers didn't know nothing about Gideon. Gideon subscribers didn't know nothing about Alex, most likely. But I did notice a lot of comments coming from Alex's side that they don't like Gideon. You know what I'm saying? They was telling him like, oh, stop collabing with him. I don't know why, but I do see a lot of comments like that on some of his stuff. You know, that was just like when people started telling him to stop going with CC Unit on catches. They was all like, leave that little short mask motherfucker at home next time. Because they was all, I guess he messed up one of the catches because the creep was all like, yeah, I don't like that guy with the mask on. Like, you know, you guys planning on doing something to me? Like, why is he wearing a mask? You know what I'm saying? Like that. So that low key kind of fucked up some shit for Alex. And people was like, yeah, see, that's why you need to leave that short motherfucker alone, bro. And yeah, man. Me and Alex, we talked already about doing a collab, Cody. You know, me and him talked before he actually collabed with goddamn Gideon. That's why when I saw him with Gideon, bro, I low key got mad. I'm like, how you gonna go to that nigga first, bro? I was supposed to be the first black motherfucker. Cause when he was talking about, cause Alex came to me, he was all like, yeah, man, a lot of my, subscribers have been telling me that I should collab with you and shit like that. And I told him, I said, bro, shit, that'll be hella cool to me because I'm a big fan of yours. I like how you get down. You know what I'm saying? He said the same shit about me. And so I was like, yeah, bro, like that'll be a good ass collab for us. And he was like, yeah, bro, it'd be like one of the biggest, blackest collabs ever. You know, that's literally what he said. You know what I mean? And, I know Alex is, off the wall with some of the shit he say or whatever and shit. So I fucks with him back. I call him, my white nigga, all kinds of shit. Just letting them know like none of that racist shit gonna bother me. I'm open minded. I can take jokes and shit like that. But he went with Gideon first, bro. Yeah, we did. I did tell you about that, Cody, months ago, bro. And then I saw him with that food, and I was all like, "Oh man!" And I started thinking, like, I wonder if he go with him because that fool got all them goddamn subscribers. And so Alex was probably like, "Well, shit, maybe I can get some of his subscribers on my side." That's what I was thinking. Yeah, he definitely love that N word. I mean, I don't think he loves it, but he just, he uses it a lot in certain times and shit just to fuck with people in a way. But people don't know that this nigga got a lot of black friends. I got a lot of black friends, man. Yeah, man. I mean, but it's still a possibility for me and him to collab together, though. It's still a good possibility. It's not like I'm gonna be like, oh no, you already collab with somebody, but I'll still collab with him. You wish you could say it once. Exactly. Y'all niggas. It's a lot of ways to say it. You can say niggas, nigga. But anyways, folks, though, I'm going to go ahead and end this live, though. Get ready for that premiere in about 2 hours and a half. I do hope to see a lot of y'all there. You say y'all don't need him now? I mean, I still would want to just collab with him, period, just to do it, Might give me some subscribers, you know what I'm saying? So, for some reason, my channel, it's been hard to grow this one, man. I'm still sitting around like 7,000, but I'm trying to get it to grow, though. We shall see what this premiere today does. Hopefully, it brings in some new folks, and then they see my style and how I get down and how it all went or whatever. All right, I'll see you there, Donald. I'll see you there, Peppermint. But all right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end this. See y'all soon. Till next time.